many of you own or know someone that like owns a dog? Great. So everyone in this room, sweet. While I was doing my research, I came across of this quote about dog ownership from the book Marley and Me by John Grogan. The quote is, "Such short little lives our pets have to spend with us, and they spend most of it waiting for us to come home each day. It is amazing how much love and laughter they bring into our lives, and even how much closer we become with each other because of them." I thought this quote really struck me and made me realize how lucky I am to have my dog in my life. So this is Ladybug. I mentioned her in my informative speech. She has actually been in our family now for a decade, and she just turned 11 in November. So that is pretty cool. So she's kind of getting to her olden age, which is kind of sad. And I will be talking about the benefits of owning a dog and actually adopting a dog, which we did with Ladybug. So first I want to talk about the physical health benefits of owning your dog. So while owning a dog, your physical activity definitely increases. I realized that after we got her in 2nd grade. My dad, Todd, has been waking up at 4:30 in the morning every day and going and running with her. And I have gotten dragged along into that a few times, and it's pretty fun, even though it's 4:30 in the morning. Several surveys and prospective studies have shown that adults who own a pet exercise more and participate in leisure physical activity. And a California study found that people who own a dog walk more on a leisure activity and walk about 20 minutes more each week than people who do not own a pet. This is from Chernick. It's an article, and he just talked about like the benefits. There's like you don't have as much allergies, and I have actually a lot of really bad allergies, and I noticed after getting Lady, so I was like really allergic to cats, and now after getting her and like adapting to her like body and like her hair and stuff, I am not as allergic anymore. Participants who are increased in an exercise a percentage of 85 are physically active, and 52% of them are decreased in blood pressure, and they have 30% lost weight. So that is a pretty good study on the physical activity with you and your dog. So now I am going to talk about the mental health of having a dog. Imagine coming home from like a really bad work day and you just want to relax and let your stress out. While you walk through your door, your dog comes running up to you and just making you forget about all of your issues. I thought I would include that because I know last year at this time my mom didn't really have a steady job, and she would always be a little crabby, and whenever we would walk in the door, the dog would just come up and run up and like attack us and look us all over the face, which is a really nice welcoming. Friedman found that patients who owned pets were less likely to die in the year of the following of a heart attack than patients who had no pets in their home. So, that said, my grandpa actually had a heart attack 2 years ago, and he actually has a cat, no dog, but it works the same. So he had a heart attack, and he is still alive and still well, and he is doing great, and he loves his cats, but they should be dogs. Therapy dogs actually have been certified as a registered organization as having exactly the right temperament and attitude to excel in providing therapeutic affection to people in need. Allman wrote about that, and I definitely think that has helped with like getting you in the right attitude. I know like holidays are kind of harder on people, and like you get like a little depressed, and it's the top suicide month. The holidays are, and I think my dog has definitely put an impact on the daily life, and just like makes you put a smile. Just gives you a nice smile on your face, and yeah. So now I will be talking about adoption. Adoption can help many dogs out and give them a second chance at life. Prabhavada actually wrote about that quote in her article, and I am very like glad that we gave my dog Lady a second chance. She was actually not in a really good home, and she was struggling a little bit. She was really skinny when we got her. She was actually 1 year old, and she was really skinny and like didn't really have a good home. So I'm glad that we were able to give her a good second home and make her feel loved. All in all, having a best friend, a snuggle buddy, and a workout partner is great. Now that it's a cold weather, I'm going to go home and go snuggle with my warm dog. Thank you for listening to us.